So, once again, a warm welcome to everyone, and we are so glad meeting you all again in this new era, in this new year of 2025, beginning with a wonderful session on super searches. So, we'll brief you about this more in detail. So, let me first welcome everyone this wonderful platform to learn something new today. And I hope you are here with a lot of expectations and a lot of learnings which you are going to learn today. So this is the session in collaboration with uh, Mahatattva and Ms. Tipti ma'am. I hope you all know you must have attended a lot of sessions and webinars conducted by her around the globe. She is the CEO of CEO and founder of Mahatattva team, and she is a wonderful person, a thoughtful leader in technology integration and strategy. And over the she has been integrating technology into education and conducting wonderful sessions with along with CBSE as a partner. She also conducts sessions with Google as a partner, and she is a wonderful person conducting so many sessions. She is including she has projects including the design thinking for social changes, and she is also CBSE and NCRT trainer. So this is all about Dipti ma'am. So today's session is in collaboration with the Mahatattva team and GEG Surat and GEG Ghaziabad. Next, we have Ms. Vibha Puri, who is the manager at Tech Project at Mahatattva. She is also wonderful and experienced mathematician and a CBSC and IB educator. She has done masters in commerce and education and a Google certified trainer and innovator as well. And she has also conducted so many sessions with Mahatattva as well. So this is all about Miss Vibha. Next, we have uh, us today in the session as well is Pooja Utpal, who is the administrative executive at Tech Project at Mahatattva, and she has done her masters in political science and diploma in elementary teacher education from SCRT Delhi. At Mahatattva, her organization skills helps her to be proficient in key area of responsibility and also multitasking. So and she also plays a part in creating a curriculum by contributing her proficiency using digital tools, and the curriculum that they create is the name itself is create, which they create the curriculum there in Mahatma. So welcome. Now let me introduce about myself. I'm Ms. Panna Gandhi, the founder and leader of GEG Surat, and into this teaching profession, I'm teaching since last 30 years, and have been awarded many badges and certificates throughout. We also, along with GEG Ghaziabad, the leader of Miss Mukta Samlok, the leader of GEG Ghaziabad, along with her, and the co-leader Miss Sumedha Sodhi, who is with us. We all three always conduct so many has conducted so many sessions on this platform for edtech tools and all, so that we will not bother you with much of introduction, because you all have been known that what we are and what how we conduct the sessions. So once again, welcome everyone. So let me talk about today's agenda. So today's session is about super searches, which talks about the media literacy, information literacy program. So super searches is nothing but a media information literacy program, which is designed by Mahatattva team, and today we are going to impart you the knowledge about how you can search various things, the tips and tricks and various methods to search things and become a master in that. So this session will be in 5 parts. So slowly and gradually you will be knowing about it. So without much ado, let us go ahead and talk about the certification program. So this Super Searchers is a certification program. So let me just brief you about it. So today, once you have attended this, you will get the attendance certificate. So how can you become a certificate of? How can you achieve the certification of Super Searchers? So what you have to do is you can just go ahead and train other teachers or your students and let us know. And that is how you will be awarded with the program certification at the end of the program, once you have conducted your session with your students and the teachers. So this is a program which is for information literacy, which is in today's world. I think it is a must to know everyone how we can search things online, because we are bombarded with so much information online, and we should be very critically thinking about the information which is available on the internet, that whether it is true or whether it is correct, how much authentication is there, what is the source of that. So that is all you will be learning today in this today's session. So next slide now. So let me, before going ahead to this journey of searches, I would like to ask you all, audience, that do you think that you are a super searcher? Are you comfortable searching things online on Google? Of course, you must be searching things online. So let me know in the chat box. So can we have that a small quiz on that later on after that? Okay, we'll be having that. Let me see the answers. Yes, Kajal ma'am says yes. Okay. So yes, everyone must be thinking that you are a super searcher. You are a good searcher. But how much you uh, think that how what at what level you are a good searcher? How well you can search things online? Okay, Unnati ma'am says 70%. Great. That's great. Okay. Oh, great. Thank you. 65 to 70%. Great. 90%. That's great, Nirbhaya ma'am. Okay. So let us go ahead and let me just uh, tell you that today's objective of this training is you engage more critically with your searches, and you search more effectively with authentication, with the source, knowing that, okay, this is correct, and you can rely on that source. So super searches is nothing but to search things online with more authentication, and that is what you will be learning with small activities which we are going to do with you. Next slide. Okay. So if we want to, how we search usually, you can type your answers in your chat in the chat box as well. How we search usually, right? From like, if we think we are a good searcher, so how we can be a super searcher, from good to super? What skills we should be knowing, or what should be we or how confident we should be searching using the search engine and evaluating the information we receive using the tools. Okay. Okay. Keywords, that is very important. Yes. Yes, process access. So yes, we should always know what our searches. We should know that our searches depend upon what we type. The importance of keywords is very important while typing, while searching anything online. So what as we today we are also knowing about AI and the prompt engineering. How we the better we give the prompt to the AI tool, the better results we have. You must be using those also. Chat GPT, yes, Nirbhaya ma'am says Chat GPT. Somebody must be using Gemini. So everything, the results we get, Magic School, great. The results what we get, it depends on what we give the prompt. The same way, the keywords, the best keywords, and the proper keywords that we use in the while searching anything online, the results are better. So let's quickly go and do a small quiz. So can you share the link of the Mentimeter map in the chat box? So we'll be having a quiz, and I request everyone to join
Yes,
this.
ma'am, sure.
Yes, join this link and give your answers there. So you, as you can see here, sorry, you can see here there's a picture, okay, of Lays with a jalebi flavor. You can see specifically this picture of Lays wafer with a jalebi flavor. So do you think this product is real? You can give your answers on this Mentimeter. Click on this link and join there and give your replies there. Okay, some people are giving here in the chat box also. Make use of that. Oh, no worries. Okay, it's an AI version. Unmati ma'am says, okay. Deepika ma'am says no. Jyoti ma'am says no. So by looking at the picture, do you think that it is yes or no? On what basis you are saying that this is no? Or further, if we think, okay, only one people said yes. So who is that person? You can just give the reply in the chat box as well, or if you want to unmute yourself and speak, you can just do that. So on what basis you say you think that this product is real? If you said yes, okay, jalebi is a sweet, that we know. So specifically the picture was about the Lay's wafers, what we always eat, which are with potato and potato chips with a lot of flavors like cheese and um, red chilies. Also, we have cream and cheese. We have onion flavor. But this was about with the jalebi flavor. Okay. Great, great, Unnati ma'am. That's great. So you are right on dot with the answer. Yes, it was a prank by the company itself, which was on the first April. First April prank it was. Now look at this next picture. So this is the picture which claims that it is by Ola, and the person itself. If you see the screen, can you just pin this? Yeah. Okay, thank you. So if we see on this picture, the person is Bhavesh Agarwal itself, who is the CEO of this Ola company, and he himself has tweeted that he is going to launch. He has launched world's first fully automatic electric flying car. Is it true? What do you think? No. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Many people says no. Cannot say. Must be an exaggeration of high. No. So if we want to look for this, how we can look, that we will be teaching you, or you will be learning in this session further. So again, this was also a 21st for first April prank done by himself, Mr. Bhavesh Agarwal, who is the CEO of Ola. Okay, let's go with the next picture, ma'am. Okay, now here again you can see a picture which says ship grounded at Mumbai beach. What do you think about this? Is it true? Yes, yes. So what is the fact about it? Kajima, can you say? What is the fact? this is real. Anybody? You can type your answer in the chat box as well. Yes, okay, but on what basis? This is real if you say Meena Sharma. Meena ma'am also says yes. On what basis you are saying this? Okay, let's further go. Okay, VG ma'am says we see real people around, and that's why she says that it's true, maybe. Okay, so if you want to search about this, how we can do that? Probably due to glitch. Okay, okay. So how we can claim or how we can think that this is true? So we need to check the claim, like Ola launching world's first electric flying car. We need to trace things back with by searching further with with the source from where it is available, right? So we can trace something back to the context, like finding out whether a massive cargo ship got stranded in Mumbai or okay. Oh, somebody has okay. YouTube link somebody has shared. Okay, so yes, that was true. So it, there are many techniques that we should know, and that is how we can judge whether the content is true and we can rely on it. So in today's session you will be learning about the techniques to help how the content that you are searching and the which is available is authentic. You can rely on and you can take those as teachers. We always search for content and then take further with our and share it with our kids, with others. So as teachers we should be super searchers and we should be knowing about the source from where the content is available and what is it, whether it is true or not, right? So before sharing anything we always go ahead and search for them. So let's look at how we are searching and how the result page can help become a super searcher. So when we use the search engine, the result based on that, as I said for before, that it the results are based on the keywords that we use. So today's program is all about searching things. Next slide, ma'am. Yes. So the techniques, some of the techniques that we use that we should be using is considered like we should know what our questions is. You should know how the search is at the right level or what it is specifying. Then we should reformulate again often after searching the first step. Further, we should be identifying and reformulating our searches, finding out the sources. The words we choose when we search are determine that results determine the results that you get, right? So it's not only like easy, but always it is correct, that is also not true. So we should be learning about that, and sometimes we go too broad reformulating our questions often, and then that can help turn our search into more fine tuning, and it gives the best results. So next slide, ma'am. Yes. So some of the quick tips to become a Google search are we should be search by choice. Then we can search by image using the tools, and we can then we have Google Lens on mobile phones as well. With we can use safe search. We can filter things for searching, and with more reliability, our researches becomes more authentic, and we can sort the results based on different things. So these are the various tips and tricks with how you can use your search engine and search things. So I invite Sumita ma'am to give you a demo on this, how we can search things. So you all know you must be using the voice also. You can search things by typing by speaking, right? In the Google search engine. You can also use the image itself. Then Google Lenses is also there, which is available on mobile phones, right? We can filter our searches also. Next slide, ma'am. So super search. So let's recap what we have covered so far. That super searches reads the results page. Super searches reformulate queries if they don't seem to be working. Right. We always go if we find the result which is not so satisfying to us. Okay, we go deeper into it and we search further. We look for the authentication of that image or that information by going deep, by deep diving into that source what we have, right? Then we when we land into first page, there we always see there are three dots which we can use further for further results, whether it is correct or not. I think Sumita ma'am has something. Yes. Google Assistant. Oh, great. Okay, let me see the chat box. Who says yes? Avoid, somebody has said, avoid generic words. Definitely, yes. We should avoid generic words. So there are techniques. Okay, it's a specific method which we can use. How we can improve our information literacy and become a Google a super searcher. Right. So today's program is about information literacy. As I said before, we have a method called shift method, which is which will be shared by Sumita ma'am, and she is going to brief you how the steps are there, what are the steps, and how we can improve our information literacy available online, and into four simple steps. This will be learned by you. So I welcome Sumita ma'am. Over to you, Sumita ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for apprising us all with the information and literacy program, that how important it is and how we can carry it forward in our classrooms with our students. Because as teachers, we also search a lot on the search engines, and also it's our students who keep on searching lot of material on the different search engines, but they don't know the proper methodology, that how to do the research work. And today, through this program, we are not only imparting this skill to you, but we really want that this skill you should take forward in your classrooms. And that is what the certification also talks about. One certification you will get after attending this workshop, but at the second level you have to impart this skill in your classroom, and you have to train more teachers and more students, and also get yourself certified with the second level of certification and become the master super searcher. So let us talk about the SIFT method, the four simple steps to improve your information literacy. So, talking about what is SIFT? SIFT is an information literacy framework that takes you through the basic source of quick source and claim checking. Whatever you are searching online, these are the four steps that you need to follow. So, S stands for stop. This you can note it down in your notebook, your notepad, or take screenshot. I stands for investigate the source. F stands for find better coverage, and T stands for trace the claims, quotes, and media to the original context. So, one by one, we are going to see that what kind of steps we have to follow to become a super searcher. So, let us try it out and put this into practice. So, as a first step, I'm going to take you to the search engine, that is Google, and whatever we have to search, let us type there whatever we have seen in the quiz today: Lay's jalebi flavor. Okay, this is the first step. as teacher, as a student, whatever we have to search, as Panna ma'am has guided you, that you have to type the correct words. The wordology, the vocabulary, the prompt which you are searching should be the right one. So we have to look for Lay's jalebi flavor. So I am just pressing enter. So when you see this particular page has appeared in front of me. So this page, the first page that we have got while researching about anything, this is what is known as SERP, which Panna ma'am has just talked about, which stands for Search Engine Result Page. So this is your SERP, this is your result page. And now I am scrolling down and down and down to see that what information I have got. So these are different links which I have got. Now, after scrolling down, you have to stop. The first step is stop. So you will stop at one particular link which you think it's seeming to be authentic and you really want to deep dive into. So for example, NDTV, I trust NDTV food. So I want to go for this particular link. So this is my first step, stop. So I've stopped here. Now what is the second step? Second step is saying investigate. Now, how do I investigate what is the information given here is authentic or not? So, using these three dots, which you can see near this particular link, I will click here and a new window will open in the sidebar. So, this new window, Lay's Pakistan introduced jalebi flavored chips NDTV food. So this link I can see is giving me some information about this particular result which I was looking for. Now here also I am not getting the complete information, so I have to stop. I have done investigate. I have done by clicking the three steps. Now I have to move on to the third step, SIF, find more authentic data about this. So I will be visiting this particular site. So this site I have reached. After reaching there, so here I can see the more information is given about it here. So it says Lay's Pakistan introduces jalebi flavored chips, pulls the best prank ever. So after coming to the third step, I have come to know, oh, this was a prank which was played or introduced by Lay's itself in Pakistan on the occasion of April Fool, the 1st April, as ma'am have also introduced you. So here you can see lot of more information is given about it. 1,000 times you have seen bizarre food combo like Oreo pakoras and all that. So here you can read the entire information about it. And the last step in the sift method that you have all seen, what was the last step? What was the last step that we talked about? Can anyone type it in the chat if you remember the definition of sift? What was the last step? The last step was trace claims, quotes, and media to the original content. So on the website, I have to see for any kind of quotations, images, text, data given more to this. You can see here images are also given, and I can also go to this Lay's Pakistan and further trace it, further find out the claims which are given about this. So this is how the four different methodology have to be followed. So here I can see ki yes, this is the information which is being published, and this is a real information or a fake information. So any kind of search you ever do, these are the four steps that you must follow. And without following these particular steps, if you are doing any kind of research work or searching of any kind of sources, the sources might not be authentic, and our students are using those particular sources and information in their project work also, whether they are doing a science project, social science project, or English, Hindi, any form of subject which they are doing, any project work, any kind of inquiry method you are doing, without following these four methodology, if they are using the data, that data might not be real, it might be fake. So it is our duty as educators that we have to apprise our students and enlighten our students. First, we have to get enlightened ourselves, which many of you have already done by committing to join this workshop today and making yourself more empowered to search. Like when I did this program with Mahatattva, so I myself was not clear about it, and I myself have never done this much these many steps of investigation before finding any source on the internet as a teacher myself. And after attending and registering myself for this workshop and becoming the trainer for this workshop, I became apprised about this program, that how wonderfully it has been crafted by Google and Mahatattva to make the teachers also the super searcher, before we actually tell our students and guide our students how they have to do the research work. This is very, very important, and we must take these actions into our classroom. So, as we just talked about the first method, the SIFT method, the first step is we have to stop at the particular website, whichever you would like to feel that I want to deep dive into this website. The second step was the investigation, which the three dots that you see near the vertical three dots, click on that and investigate further. And then you find the better coverage by clicking on the visiting that particular site. And this is one example which is being shown over here, that how for every kind of search that you do, whether it is related to your subject, your own research, your own study, any kind of research you are doing, so you have to follow these four methods: stop, investigate, find more, find better coverage, like we have just seen, scan the result page. So this was the stop before the before actually doing the this stop step. You have scanned the result page, which is your SERP, search engine result page. And after scanning through the result page, you actually stopped at one particular link, clicked on the three dots, and again you deep dive into it by visiting that particular website, which is investigating the source. And after reading about the result, and after going through all the claims, the media, the images, and everything, then you decide that this particular information which was given to you is real or fake. So that is what we have done through this particular example of Lay's jalebi flavor, and the tweet which was done by the CEO of the Ola company himself, and then also about the ship. So, after doing all these steps, which we have talked about, sift, stop, investigate, find better coverage, and trace the claims codes and more of media which is given, then you can say that yes, this particular news is real or fake, and that makes you a super searcher. So, in the beginning, many of you were in a dilemma that whether I am a good searcher, better searcher, or a super searcher. So now many of you must have understood, and you can reflect upon it, that yes, whether you were a super searcher or now after attending this session, you have become a super searcher. So now please write in the chat box how many of you think you have learned the art of a super searcher, and you think now I am better equipped with the skills which are media and information skills and made you a better searcher. So quickly write in the chat box, I am a super searcher. Just write down. If you feel confident, I am a super searcher. So hit the chat and kindly write down, I am a super searcher. And let us see how many of you have moved from good to better and from better to best. That is you. Today you have become a super searcher. And before the new beginning of the year start, you have equipped yourself with yourself first as an educator, because you know there are two words in Hindi. We say a shikshak and we say adhyapak. So let me just ask you one question, that how many of you think that you are a shikshak or a adhyapak? I hope many of you understand Hindi. I can see some teachers are joining from abroad also. So sorry for that. But those who understand English, Hindi, sorry. So I just have this question from you that what do you think is a difference in being calling yourself a shikshak or adhyapak? Anyone can unmute and answer this question.
Yeah, we have people from Gujarat as well, so I would like to ask this question again in Gujarati as well. કે તમે પોતાને ક્યાં જોવો છો? તમે શું છો? અધ્યાપક છો કે શિક્ષક છો? અને શું ફરક છે બેમાં? Great.
Yes, anyone. Yeah, Sangeeta Ghosh ma'am is writing that she is a adhyapak. So
Um,
I think one of you
yes,
can
yes.
unmute
I'm a
and answer
Dhyapak.
this. Yes. So can you please tell what is the difference between Sikshak and Adhyapak? Because many of us might think that it is just a synonym to
Yes,
each other.
मैम एक्चुअली जो स्कूल में हम पढ़ाते हैं ना, अ, मतलब पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट वो अध्यापक होते हैं, और शिक्षक मतलब होता है कि जो हमारे जीवन में हर एक सिचुएशन में, हर एक जगह पे जिससे हमें सीख मिलती है, जो हमारे गुरु रहते हैं ना, उन्हें शिक्षक बोलते हैं। आई थिंक सो।
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Vanita Saxena ma'am is writing the answer that Adhyapak is the one who do adhyan, you know. Yes, so that is a difference. And today all 61 people who are here, they have proved that you are adhyapak
અધ્યાપક.
because you are in the pursuit of learning yourself. You are learning yourself because shikshak is might be the person who is just providing the information and not ready to learn and improvise and make yourself a better. Yes, Sunnati ma'am is writing to have to become a lifelong learner.
Lifelong learner.
Yes. So, and by sitting here today in a new year, first weekend of the new year, you are here not in a club, not doing any party, and rather you want to become a super searcher. So, all of you have proved today that you are Sikshak, no, sorry, adhyapaks,
અધ્યાપક.
because you want to do adhyan before you go to your classroom after the winter break and on a new year. You want to prove to your children that first I will learn myself and then I will teach you those skills which are very, very important in the 21st century. So today you all have proved that you are adhyapaks and you want to make yourself better, learn better, equip better, so that when you go into the classroom with confidence, you can say that my students and myself, we are the super searchers, and we will never allow or give this opportunity to our children to do any kind of research which is maybe not authentic, not from the primary resource, or not guiding our children to be a better researcher. So, with these words, I would like to say thank you to all the adhyapaks here for joining us today for this Super Searcher workshop and paving the way for the betterment of for yourself and also for your students for the upcoming year. And we wish you all a very happy new year and also a year full of learning, a year full of empowerment, a year full of more opportunities for you and your students to be the super searcher. So, Panna ma'am, would you like to say something to our
या
educators?
सो एट द एंड मैं सिर्फ सभी सभी आज के अध्यापकों को इतना ही कहना चाहती हूँ कि हमें एक सच में एक अच्छा अध्यापक बनना चाहिए, और एक सच्चा अध्यापक ही जो अध्ययन करता है वही अच्छा शिक्षक बन सकता है। शिक्षक तो बहुत सारे होते हैं, लेकिन एक सच्चा शिक्षक वही होता है जो अध्ययन करके अध्यापक सच्ची अपना अध्यापकता का जो प्रवचन करता है या अपना रिजल्ट्स दिखाता है, वही एक सच्चा शिक्षक बन सकता है। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच। एंड यस, मैं शायद यहाँ पे हिंदी टीचर्स भी कुछ हैं जो सोचते होंगे मेरी हिंदी इतनी अच्छी नहीं है, तो सॉरी फॉर दैट। लेकिन थैंक यू
Yeah.
वेरी मच कि आज आप लोगों ने यहाँ पे ज्वाइन किया और आज इस सेशन को सच में कुछ इस सेशन से सीखा होगा। I hope that you have learned something today, and you are now going to be more with this. ओके अभी लर्नर हो. थैंक यू उन्नति मैम. हिंदी के लिए मैं लर्नर हूँ. बिकॉज वी डोंट स्पीक मच हिंदी रेगुलरली. तो यस, हमारी हिंदी इतनी शुद्ध नहीं होती जो जितनी एक हिंदी अध्यापिका की होती है.
Yes. So, Panna ma'am, can I request you to please share the feedback form
Yes,
with our
definitely मैम.
educators to get the certification for the first level? And I just want to remind you that for the second level of certification, all of you are requested to conduct this training with your students in the classroom and apply for becoming the master super searcher. And for that, the guidelines will be shared with all of you, through which you can apply for the second level of certification. Once you receive the first level of certificate, there only, in that mail only, all the guidelines will be shared with you by Mahatattva team, that how you can apply for the second level of certification and become the master ambassador for the super searcher program. After conducting this training program with your students, minimum 25 students, or also you can conduct this program with your co-teachers in your schools and apply for the master certification.
So the
So
feedback
thank you so
is
much,
there.
everyone.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you everyone. Feedback link is there, and I can see one raised hand. Is there any question, ma'am? Would you ask? Would you want to?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Let
ma'am.
me see the chat box. If we have any questions, we can take up the queries of the teachers.
Yeah, Sonia, ma'am, you can just unmute yourself and ask your query. Sonia, ma'am.
So I can see, ma'am, all the teachers have just written, I am a super searcher, I am a super searcher. So yes, Unnati ma'am has one question, ma'am. If you would like to take up this question, she's saying, what are authentic sources?
So see, as we discussed before, like how we can decide. So of course, when we are searching something, when we search using the keywords, important is how what we are using. हम क्या keywords use करते हैं उसके ऊपर फोकस करना चाहिए. और उसके बाद जो हमको फर्स्ट रिजल्ट्स मिलते हैं, तो जैसे मैम ने सुमेधा मैम ने आपको दिखाया, शी शोड यू कि एनडीटीवी पे वो रिलाई कर सकते हैं. वैसे कोई न्यूज है या कोई पर्टिकुलर सोर्स है जो आप सोचते हो कि ये ऑथेंटिक हो सकता है, तो फर्दर आप इन्वेस्टिगेट करिए. जैसे उन्होंने बताया कि वो 3 डॉट्स पे आप क्लिक करके आगे फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेट कर सकते हैं कि ये सोर्स कहाँ से है, इसका सोर्स क्या है जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं या जो मटेरियल मिला है. दूसरी एक चीज ये है कि आप कैसे इन्वेस्टिगेट कर सकते हैं या कैसे डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि ये सही है. सेम सिमिलर इंफॉर्मेशन आप 4-5 साइट्स पे ऊपर देख सकते हैं. अगर 4 से 5 साइट्स पे सिमिलर इंफॉर्मेशन आपको मिल रहा है, ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर, तो मतलब कि ये इंफॉर्मेशन सही है. तो ऐसे आप डिसाइड कर सकते हैं किसी भी, स्पेशली आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हेन वी वांट टू शेयर समथिंग, स्पेसिफिकली व्हेन वी वांट टू शेयर समथिंग विद द स्टूडेंट्स regarding any topic, then of course we should go ahead and see the information not only on one side, we should see the results on various sides. If we are getting this similar or more than similar results on all the 5 sites, similar results, and further when we investigate further using those 3 dots, we can see some authenticated source from where this is available, like Wikipedia or other sources are there, like dictionary is there, then like news channels are there. So depending on what you're searching, you can rely on the authentication also. You can find the source from where it is available, and this is how you can decide that this is the source which is correct. Yeah, I started in English only. Thank you for, somebody said please converse in English. Yeah, thank you. So I hope, Unnati ma'am, you must have got your reply, that how we can decide. Of course, we should be vigilant enough and we should be thoughtful when we are searching. And that is why we had conducted today this session. And now, further, when you are doing this session with your students or looking for things with these authentications, of course, you can search things better and you can become super searchers. Yes, Sonia ma'am had something to ask. Sonia ma'am, she has raised hand.
So Kriti ma'am is asking where can we get the details for certification. So we first level of certification you have already completed.